Hey guys, so here's my question to you all. Do you think what's better, Dune or Star Wars?
Oh,
I'm gonna
Star
have a
Wars, 100,000% Star
What?
Wars.
no. I would say
No,
Dune.
I
Oh
would
my
say Dune.
Dune,
gosh, you
100%
guys.
Dune. Star Wars actually store a lot from Dune.
Oh, for sure. The influence is so clear.
Yeah. So like
Uh-huh.
George Lucas read Dune probably in the 1960s and was like, I'm just gonna take parts of this and make it into Star Wars.
Yes.
And then you saw it. So yeah, we just got out of
Dune
Part
Part
2. If you were waiting to see like what the Part 2 was gonna end like, and you've been waiting for a while, and you're like, the first movie's not for me. It's kind of slow. Yeah, it's set up. All of Part 1 was just beautiful setup to like what happened in the Part 2.
Do you know what I found out from the internet?
What?
Dune was actually published by I think it was a car part catalog company.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard the publisher was some weird thing, but
Yes.
Okay.
because like he couldn't
Interesting.
get
He couldn't get anyone else to publish it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can see why. There's a lot of like holy war and like the Muslim Islamic faith is like very present in the book.
Scared
so
everyone.
Isn't it supposed to be
scared
Christian?
everyone away. Oh no, it's Islamic.
Muslim?
Very much.
Oh.
Islamic,
Oh.
yeah. We gotta push through this because we got a 10-minute review. Let me start off by saying yes, I do believe this is better. This is probably the best sci-fi movie I have seen in probably decades. Nothing in this movie I have ever seen before. I'm just gonna be completely honest. The way it's shot, the way everything looks, the costumes, the set designs,
It is
music, soundtrack,
pretty original.
cinematography, everything just feels so. You really feel like you're on another planet while you're watching this movie. It doesn't feel like Earth at all. Most of the times when I watch Star Trek and Star Wars, I'm like, just looks like Earth. I don't know, CGI garbage. Here well, not the old Star Wars, sorry, just the new ones.
Well, yeah.
The question that I keep getting asked is, do you believe this movie has a chance, if this came out in November, to win Best Picture? Absolutely. This would have crushed Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer wouldn't have had a chance winning Best Picture.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
because this movie is exactly what Hollywood and the Academy Awards are looking for. Lawrence of Arabia, Ben-Hur, Ten Commandments, Cleopatra, the list goes on. Like, these are the movies that Hollywood has been dying for. This movie's just going to clean up at the Oscars. I'm telling you right now, there isn't a movie out coming in 2024 that's going to take away from the amount of Oscars this movie is going to get.
I don't know, man. Kung Fu Panda 4. It might have.
Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya are just. If you have been waiting for someone to like, I don't want to hear it. Like Timothy Chalamet, he is so good here. My God, the man transforms.
He's good in everything.
He
touches.
is, but this, like, I'm like, I don't want to mess with that kid.
But Zendaya stole the whole
And-
freaking movie, man.
And that's the other thing. Zendaya is a revelation.
She-
Javier Bardem as his lines are so great because you kept saying Son Ali.
Which one was he?
He was the beard guy who he was in No Country for Old Men. Well, they're both. Josh Brolin is
Like the
in No
leader
Country
of the
for-
tribe?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he is so good. He is that line that he delivers in the middle of the movie is like, I don't care what you believe. I believe. I believe.
That was probably the best line in the whole film. Yeah.
And like, oh my God, that in Silence, you missed that part when he told the Reverend Mother, the one who was like making all the things like happen in the background, when she's like, it's like, you have no permission to talk here, and he's just like, silence. Everyone just lost it in my theater. I don't know about you. She's like, blasphemy. And then the other, like, her mother is like, you should have had more faith. It's like, faith? We don't believe in faith. All we see are prophecies and you know.
It was you picked the wrong side.
You picked the you picked the wrong side. And she said there are no wrong sides. It's just whatever the future and the prophecies hold. Yeah, this movie, Austin Butler. If you watched Elvis and then walked into
wow.
this movie,
Wow.
like, my God, the guy's a psychopath. He's just like killing people left and right for no reason.
Was he the bald one?
Yeah, he was the one who was like the Rome and the black and white, like with the stadium. Whew. Like, I was like, I should not like this guy. But this movie is everything that people have been asking for. It's gonna be golden popcorn all the way for me. This movie is a revelation. There's things happening in this movie that makes every movie look terrible, in my opinion. I don't really know what to say. I'm actually kind of like blown away, fully out of my mind, that I can't believe how good this is. I don't even know how much manpower and like strategic planning it took to make this book come to life in the way that it did. By the way, like every single even side character like that, people are in there for like 10 minutes. Everyone is just so rock solid in this film.
That's true.
The way they talk about, I mean, we talked about this before, like me and Shannon when we got out of the movie. It's basically the Bible of the future. So, you know, like this is what you're getting, like a biblical story set like hundreds of thousands of years in the future. The story goes, we destroyed Earth. None of us existed. We all left the planet Earth. And it's so far into the future that all these people, like the Europeans, are on the water planet, which is where the Harkonnens came from originally, or not the Harkonnen.
The Fremden.
Thank you.
The what?
The
How did you guys learn this whole new language?
Well, I read the book. So
okay, yeah.
Atreides.
I just learned it from the movies, but it's amazing.
Atreides is basically Greek mythology, and like all Europeans, Greek. Atreides are like Vikings, Rome. They look like all pale white and bald. Those guys. They're
You
like
mean the Harkonnens?
Harkonnens, thank you.
The Harkonnens were the bald guys.
Yeah, all the brown people.
They're bad.
All the brown people. Yeah, they're bad. All the brown people ended up on Dune. When they landed there, they were basically given a planet with no water.
Are they from like Earth?
Everyone's from Earth.
They're all from Earth.
They're all generations from Earth. Earth is so long ago in Dune that they actually don't even know where Earth is.
I thought Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong was from Earth.
They're all from Earth. Everybody's from Earth.
Yeah, but Timothy had been to Earth.
No. That's another planet that looks like Earth.
Yeah.
That's another green planet that his dad was at. Nobody's on Earth because Earth just doesn't exist. They actually lost Earth in the book. They don't know where Earth is. What can I say? The war, absolutely stunning. The last 45 minutes of this movie is probably the best thing I've seen in a very long time. Probably not since, I don't know, Infinity War Endgame level good. Like, when those three worms, like, no, I don't want to go into spoilers. Whew, man, just, like, the way, oh god, this movie is just so good.
I kept waiting for, the SpongeBob line, "That's not the worm, that's his tongue!"
I mean,
that would have been top notch. Yeah. I'm really glad you guys loved this movie and enjoyed it so much. I was completely lost by about 20 minutes in. I thought every time Zendaya walked on screen, my attention went right back, and I was like, okay, I'm in. And then as soon as Zendaya left the screen, I was struggling to keep my eyes open. I didn't read the books. That's probably a huge part of this.
What people do is to sit and watch this movie 20 times.
That's what I don't want to do. I have zero interest in watching this ever again.
This is why Lord of the Rings are so good, because people watch it like 100 times and pick up something new.
They pick up something new.
Yeah, like that's what a lot of audiences are looking for, majority. Okay. The biggest people that went to go see this movie and even Oppenheimer were people that are 20 and younger, which is crazy. Like, they're not, like, the younger people are more hungry for movies like this than even the older generation, which is crazy.
Because there's extra things to catch?
I guess so.
And because it's spiritual?
Yeah,
what do you think the draw is?
All of the above. I think it has allegory to our planet. It has allegory for war and politics. It has allegory to oil and the Middle East war. It has allegory to the religion, Messiah, prophecy, Jesus, Old Testament, New Testament.
Is the author Muslim or is Christian?
No, he was
atheist
white.
Or
he was white.
But
that's all I know.
So
I don't know anything about his religion.
You said it was a Muslim story, but it's very allegorical to Christianity in my head because that's what I know.
Right, but we're gonna lose time here.
Yeah.
On that, George, go. You didn't do your review yet. Hurry.
Oh my goodness, just watch this movie. It's phenomenal. I had the chance to watch the first one again before I went and watched
Me too.
this.
I watched it early.
Thank goodness.
Because it made a lot more sense.
Thank goodness it made all the sense in the world.
Should have done that.
It was amazing.
Golden Popcorn?
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
Go watch it right now.
So we're going to split this up into different parts. I have all of your questions. You guys sent so many emails. I can't do over 50. So I just pick the top 10, 15 questions that you guys sent us, and I will try to break down because you're not the only one confused. A lot of people are emailing us. They're trying to understand, should we read the book, should we not? I've read the book. I can tell you what the changes are. I can tell you what everything means. We're going to go right into that.
Let's do it.